I'm so crazy about you. I'm so crazy about you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video, and this is the look I did today. This is a Megan Fox inspired makeup tutorial. Okay, so this is the picture I was using as inspiration. This is Megan Fox look at the VMAs. She had like this wet looking hair and overall wet shiny look, so that's what I was going for. Here I'm just doing my concealer, covering up any blemishes and just brightening up my under eyes. And I have the picture for it. I'm going to use the Estee Lauder one, some aloe water, drench my brow. Okay, and we're just going to blend it out. Oh my god, it looks really white. But I did get tan, so maybe that's why. Just gonna brush out my eyebrows. If you look at the picture, her eyebrows are really thick in the beginning part and then they get thinner, so I'm gonna try to mimic that. Go-to product, Anastasia Brow Wiz, and the color that I use is dark brown. I literally shaved off part of my brow when I was like shaving my face last week, and this whole area is missing, so we're gonna try to cover that up. So normally I would just follow the regular line of my eyebrow, but I'm gonna try to make it a little bit thicker because that's what it looks like. So I take the line and go under it. Okay, so for my eyes, I'm going to be using my Carly Bible palette. I've had this for so many years and I haven't touched it in a while, so I was like, let me try to use this. I'm going to use the 4 colors right there that I'm pointing at. They're like basically like cream and like pale golds, because that's what the photo looks like. So I'm going to try to recreate that, even though my eyes are so much darker than Megan's, obviously my skin tone, but I'm going to try to make them as bright and white looking as possible so that the lashes and everything else really stands out. Okay, so next I'm using my flat brush to put down the pale gold color on my eyelids. And this was having a lot of fallout for some reason, but I was trying to like make it work. I definitely had to put on a lot of layers. I was really focusing that on the inner corner of my eye, and I ended up bringing that out to like the corner of my eye as well, just to make it pop a little bit more. And then I'm taking my Kat Von D ink liner and just making the thinnest line ever on my eyelids, and I'm not doing a wing like I normally do. I'm just lining my lid because that's what she has, I believe, and I can't really tell if she has a wing or not, but this is just what I'm gonna stick to. Eyeliner on both eyes. Honestly, my Kat Von D liner was giving me such an issue. The color just was not coming in. I'm like, what the hell? It's like $20, and then I used my e.l.f. one and it works perfectly fine. So that just goes to show higher end doesn't always mean like good quality, because my e.l.f. one works 100 times better. So just a little side note. Okay, so then I'm just taking my mascara and just coating my lashes a little bit to prepare them for the false lashes that I'm going to throw on. And this just makes it easier for the lashes to stick on, and my eyelashes grow down, so this just helps me so much. I'm taking my Ardell Wispies. Those are like, I feel like the easiest lashes to begin with if you're a beginner and you have never put on lashes before. They're pretty easy to put on. It definitely took me a lot of time and practice to get it right, and as you'll see, it like takes time. And okay, so I'm just putting the glue on and then I let it dry a little bit. So I'm gonna put them, like take my mirror and put it down and look down at my mirror and like look up as I'm putting them to see what I'm doing. This just makes it so much easier. And then you just plop them on And I take the back of my eyeshadow brush and kind of push it down with the brush to help it stick. And then I'm gonna take my fingers and take my real lashes and the fake ones and kind of like join them together so they stay on. And there you go. Not bad, not bad for a beginner false lashes person. This always happens to me, so I'm gonna show you how I try to fix it. I'm gonna take a little bit more glue on my hand, take like a small brush like this. I don't want to take the whole lash off because that's gonna be really annoying. I'm gonna take a little bit of the glue on my little brush and like from the top put it behind the eyelash. And then try to stick it back on. And there you go. So I decided to do a little bit of nose contour. I never contour ever because I'm scared and I don't really know how to do it, but I was like, let me just try. So I'm taking just a darker concealer that I have and lining the two sides of my nose to kind of, I think it's supposed to make your nose look thinner. I don't know if it really made a difference, but whatever. And then I'm actually gonna take some of my white concealer, the same one that I normally put under my eyes, and I'm gonna put that right in the center. Honestly, I don't know if this made any sort of difference to my face shape or if it made my face look thinner, but I don't know, you tell me. It definitely did brighten up the middle of my face, which definitely helps. So yeah. So now I'm taking this eyeliner and I'm gonna put that in my waterline to open up my eyes. And if you look at the picture, it looks like Megan's waterline has white in it. I was trying to find a white, but I couldn't find it, so I picked up this color. But honestly, it just looks like white on me because I have darker skin anyway. So yeah, it definitely like opens up your eyes, I feel like, and makes them look brighter. So I just threw that on both. And then I was having some issues on the inner corner, but whatever. Honestly, I try to make my makeup perfect and it never works. I'm not a professional. I'm just a girl who likes to do makeup, so don't judge me. Don't come at me. Then I'm gonna throw some mascara on my bottom lashes and try not to mess up the liner that I did on the inner corner. And then as usual, I'm throwing on my blush. So I'm just gonna focus this on the higher parts of my cheekbones and just to kind of give it a more lifted effect. I think I put too much because it looks kind of really harsh, but I like end up blending it out and it looks okay. Next, I am just taking my Maybelline lip product. I forgot what this is called, so I'll list it down below. I'm just gonna coat that. I'm not gonna do liner just because I didn't want to for this. I didn't really have like a peachy pink liner anyway, so I'm just using that Maybelline color as a base. And then I'm using the Buxom Dolly lip cream. This thing is so cooling on the lips. I think it's supposed to be a lip plumper, but my lips felt so like cool and refreshed, and I think they're supposed to make your lips look bigger, which I didn't necessarily want, because when my lips get any bigger than they are, they look freaking crazy and I hate that look, so I'm not gonna do it. But overall, I did really like that Buxom product. Okay, so then I'm just taking out my braids. I was really hoping that the waves came in, and they did. Normally I feel like they come in better, but on my dry ass hair, this was pretty good for me. So what I'm gonna do real quick is just take the front pieces on each side. I burned myself almost. And then just I'm gonna put a crimp in the front pieces only. I'm not really gonna do it on the back, just so there's a little bit of shape. Okay, so then I'm going to take my Living Proof products and work those into my hair. The first thing I'm doing is taking the cream. It smells really nice. It smells like a salon, honestly. And I'm going to take that cream and just take a whole lot of it and put it into my hair. First on my like roots and my the back pieces that were kind of standing up a little bit. And it really like helps with those. Normally I have such a hard time like fixing my hair. But this styling cream helps so much, and it already is making my hair look kind of shiny and wet. That's the look we're going for, and it doesn't feel heavy on the hair. It feels really nice and light, which I really like, so I'm glad I picked this up. And then I'm just taking some more of it. You want to put a lot because we are going for that wet look, and because my hair was kind of dry. I mean, it is pretty much dry at this point. It wasn't really wet, so I just wanted to make it look as wet as possible. I'm gonna try this again next time, but on my wet hair. I just, you know, I had it washed and I didn't want to wash it again that day. Next, I'm going to take the Vanishing Frizz Oil and I'm going to put that into my hair as well, just to get it a little bit more shine. And this is supposed to take out any frizz you might have. This was also really nice, but I think I could have just gotten away with using coconut oil. I have that at home anyway, but I just wanted to try this. So I'm actually going to take little pieces of it and work the oil into little pieces. So it really gives that wet effect, especially in the front part of my face, just because that's what you see more of anyway. And yeah, just working that in without, you know, trying to not take the wave out, because that's the whole point. But yeah, I was like pretty happy with the way this is turning out. And finally, what I'm doing is taking my Morphe setting spray, just throwing that onto my face and my neck and chest area, and taking a highlighter and just throwing that on just to give it more of a wet look.